Alright folks, just received me VJ Speedhikers, so I'm going to have a quick unbox, first impression, and a quick side by side with Innovate Roclite Pro, which is about only boot up market, or one of very few boots up market that's in the same sort of ballpark. Right then. VJ Sport, sure some of you all know them, very popular for the grip. Well thought of with ultra runners. I know they're very popular on bikes at Spine Race and that. So, out of the box, feel light. We'll go there first. Weight comparison. Oh, best take paper out first, don't I? So I bought these in a size 12 because I've got the VJ Spark and their fit scale's same, and they're 11.5 and they're a bit snug, and we're having like a waterproof lining. Thought that might benefit from going up another size. So 452 grams in a UK size 12. Innovate Roclite Pro, these are size 11.5. 454 grams, so only a couple of grams in it. Waited these for a while. I've had to import these from VJ USA. So I'm already familiar with VJ as a brand, and I'm familiar with Innovate as a brand. So first impressions, quick look round. Nice. So they use a butyl rubber. It'll wipe flow with G-grip, graphene and all that. I'd say closest to it is like Ice Bugs, RBX9 rubber, Vibram Mega Grip, which I love. Really good in wet, on rocks and such. Nice little cleat design, so I should be alright as he's approaching like a kidsty bike and that. I love that wet bit there at the beginning. I've got them for winter use. I'm not a fan of Gore-Tex and waterproof membranes in general. But if you're not going mad out at it so you can pick your way through, you're not splashing through puddles and you've got gaiters on, I'll be able to live with them. For me, they're more like in snow and such like. So yeah, strong toe bumper, very strong that. Yeah. Right, Innovate, reasonably strong, but I can press toe in on Innovate. Wet bumper is on them, or brand should I say, not so much bumper. That's solid, is that? That's going to help give you some good protection, kicking rocks, especially when your feet are tired and you're stumbling perhaps a little bit. Uppers, these are original version of Roclite Pro, the one that won so many awards in record time. Shoella uppers, I love them. Innovate's dropped that for version 2, as I'm sure most of you all know. I think that's a backward step, probably because Innovate don't want to pay Shoella premiums for fabrics. They reckon that it's an improvement with uppers. Can't see how you can improve on Shoella. I really can't. They make bike, like motorbike trousers, gloves, jackets. A lot of big outdoor mountaineering companies use Shoella for its longevity and reliability. So with Innovate, it's nice big one piece kind of upper before you get down to branding and bonding, which is good. Less seams to fail, etc. before it even gets to membrane. VJ, very similar, apart from got this extra fit lock, which is one of their selling points. Helps locking midfoot and such like, but other than that, again, big piece, no sewn seams apart from where fit lock is, and back onto heel. Innovate, don't use any stitching down here, it's all bonded. Does it work? Can do, not so fail. At least you got a little bit of extra peace of mind with stitching there, but also potentially what I can get through from a bodge stitching job kind of thing. But nice overlays. Cushioning, midsole, that's all one piece. Note to fail there, whereas you saw my previous video with roclites, they've got all these bits going off, and this weird bit here, which you can see me squashing it down, and that's where my others started to fail. None of that with VJ, just nice solid all the way around. Nice little bit of an heel kick. Backs with VJ got a nice little pull on, tell you pull them on and off, but they've got this low cut, I don't know if you can see it right, at back, which will help with ascents and descents and give it more of a trainer type feel. Only flip side I can see with that is that you've an inch less than likes at Innovate. When you've got your gaiters on, should you step into a deep one, you're just increasing your chance of getting a bit of water down back, and then a waterproof boat's useless. But I've read some reviews before I got them, and that's supposed to really help them for long-term comfort, especially on the ascents and descents. Sole appears to be a thin strip. Now I don't know if this is actually built and it's not what it appears, whether it's built in with insole, because it sort of like disappears there. Innovate, same sort of thing, very thin bonded sole line, again potential for peeling there. Stud wise, Innovate's 6mm studs. I do like these, I've had a pair before, I do like the grip on these to a certain degree. They're a lot better on approaches as you're getting onto fells and such like, and you've got muddy areas and bits like that. They do clean pretty well, them cleats, but graphic rubber, it's well overrated, that G grip. It's a nice big open pattern there, shouldn't clog, but these are just 4mm, which should be beneficial more on rock and slabs and such, a bit more contact. VJ Speedhikers, they've got a rock plate throughout. I've heard that they can be quite stiff for a lightweight boat, but they do sort of like ease in with materials and such like. But again, long-term protection over that stony ground and such like, that rock plate could be quite beneficial. Lacing system, so VJ, they have their fitlock system. A lot of you will be familiar with them if you've had VJs. But with laces with Innovates, they've got this hook and loop thing at top two. It can be a right pain, and they can take some readjusting. Also, if they snap, which I've had on the one under their Innovate box, I forgot its name now, you're in trouble, especially while you're on hill, and it could snag and catch. But like I said, I've had one of them fail, so I've got no confidence in them. And if they do fail, you'd have to somehow break out all what and make an hole and relace them. VJ, traditional lacing type holes, nice strong overlays. It's got a ring in a lot. It's not going to pull through material anymore, make it worse. More for reliability, so that's another win for them. These are a 6mm drop. Yeah, 6mm drop. Innovates are 8mm if I remember rightly, pretty certain. I wish companies would start doing zero drop bolts, I really do. To me, that's just my preference, I prefer zero drop. But a couple of mil drop less could be beneficial. I always argue that on most terrain grounds, it's how you put in your feet and everything else. But yeah, so that's a win for me. See how they're fitting wise. So I went for a 12 in these, whereas I'm 11.5 in VJ Spar. These are based on Ultra 2 last. So they're pitted as VJ's wide, or more relaxed type fit. Initial impression, nice roomy fit. Like I say, I've gone for a 12. Oh yeah, That'll be alright, some miles, going for a bit of foot expansion. Yeah, straight out of the box, feel like I could do some miles in them. Really nice feeling. But I'll give it a bit of the due. When I got my other pair of these, straight out of the box they felt same. And my other pair, I did go for a decent hike in them, and they were pretty damn fine. So yeah, just noticed as well, Innovate do have some stitching around that heel, rear heel bumper encasing, so that's a decent thing with them. But yeah, comfort straight out box, feel alright. I reckon I could have warmer socks on. I've only got them for winter use, cold weather, slush and such like. But yeah, nice roomy fit. You might, if you like 11.5 to get away, I've got like a good thumb before my toe gets near to end. And with Innovates in 11.5. Again, plenty of room. Feel a little bit snugger in midfoot, but I do know that they are pretty comfy. So I think that about covers it until I get out there, and I'm going to go for a bimble. I threw it down last night, so there'll be plenty of wet grass about. I might do a little shallow stream crossing. Just make sure that straight out of the box that I ain't got a defective pair, and we'll see. Right, catch you in a bit. See you.